Imagine making a video about fat loss and telling someone that walking for an hour is a waste of their time. I don't know what to say. I'm so pissed off watching this video. Coach Greg and I just finished watching a video by Jeff Cavaliere, and frankly, I am shocked and embarrassed for him. The video is about how to lose fat the right way for both men and women. I personally do not believe that Jeff could have put this video together. I think somebody presented him some information, convinced him that this was accurate, and he said, okay, I'm gonna make the video. Some of you may not know this, but a lot of YouTubers, some of the best ones out there, don't actually write or research anything themselves. They get other people, pay them, smart people, to write out scripts, and then they just read them. That is what I believe happened in this Jeff Cavaliere video. You don't believe me? Stick around, let's watch the video together and see. Does this actually make any sense? Do you agree with what Jeff's saying? Or is what I'm gonna tell you gonna make more sense to you?
We're talking about fat storage and the obvious differences between men and women in fat deposition.
And so the quick answer is yes, males and females on average store fat differently. For the most part, 75% of men, they store fat mostly in the stomach area. 75% of women, they store more body fat in glutes, hips, and the back of the triceps. That's just how it works. But I said 75%. That means a quarter of men still store the fat the way women do, and a quarter of women store fat the way men do. So although there's a higher chance if you're a man, you gotta have a beer belly, and if you're a woman that you're gonna have fatter hips, doesn't mean you can't be a woman with an apple-shaped physique or a man with a pear-shaped physique.
Is there something we can do about it? What does the science say? Well, I think you guys are gonna find this video very interesting.
And so let me start out by saying that regardless of where you store your fat, you're going to burn off the fat the same way regardless. Have you guessed what that is? Calories in, calories out.
We all have testosterone and estrogen. Both carry estrogen and testosterone. It's the ratios that actually impact what happens.
And so it comes down to testosterone and estrogen, of which both men and women have both of, but of course in different ratios. But listen, that is true. However, 25% of men still carry fat the way females do. Do you really think that those 25% all have extremely low testosterone levels? And those who are female, who store fat in their stomachs, do you think they all have elevated test levels? If that were the case, most people in the Olympics would all have beer bellies. They'd all store their fat in their guts. When I look at Olympic athletes, half of them have friggin' six-packs. You see those pole vaulters run sprinting? Does not look like having elevated testosterone levels causes women to store body fat in their stomachs, and having low testosterone causes men to walk around looking like pears. I don't see it. It's not relevant, nor does it matter.
This is sort of a comparison of the exact situation I just laid out. The man who's overweight, the woman who's overweight.
You notice when I make comments of people saying they're obese, overweight, people get mad? Jeff's put a picture of a man and a woman and said, look, these two people are overweight. They are. But if I said it, people get mad. Does that woman look overweight to you? She is. She is overweight. But does she look it? She doesn't look bad. So when someone says you're overweight, fat, obese, doesn't mean you don't look good. It means you're overweight, fat, or obese. It's irrelevant as to whether you're attractive or unattractive. Just want to make that clear.
Why is it that men are carrying all this extra weight and sort of building all this weight out right here? Well, it's because of these differences in hormones once again.
And so why is that, Jeff? Is it all testosterone and estrogen? So if males take estrogen and females take testosterone, are they suddenly going to have no body fat in their stomachs or store all their fat in their hips? If it was that easy, all we need to do is take aromatase inhibitors, SERMs, and we get shedded. Would lower our estrogen, and there would be no fat stored on our bodies. Why? Because, we don't have enough estrogen. Doesn't work like that. Calories in, calories out. Regardless if you have a lot of testosterone, a little bit of testosterone, high estrogen, low estrogen. If you eat too much, you're going to get fat.
Then what women are having here, and that is more subcutaneous fat, the fat that's right underneath the skin, that actually oftentimes leads to that appearance, that dimpled appearance of the fat.
The dimple appearance on fat in women, known as cellulite, that's something men typically don't get, but it's not just because we have testosterone or estrogen. Men are not going to suddenly get cellulite if they lower their testos.
So what do we do to fix it? Because that's really the most important thing is, how do we fix this problem.
And so regardless if that matters or not, let's see, how are we going to fix it, Jeff? Jeff, what are we going to do? Well, let's see what Jeff says.
You're going to find the same recommendations you always do. But I'm going to give you some hope here, because with a little bit of extra science, we're going to realize that there are some things that are unique.
And so he says the same things you always do, which is what I said at the start of the video. It's still calories in, calories out. However, he's going to break it down now and tell us what women should do different than men to lose this weight. I mean, I thought calories in, calories out worked for everyone. Males, females, circles, everyone. But I guess let's separate it. How do the women need to do it differently than the men to do this CICO?
Women will actually show a beneficial effect to training more so than men will when they're trying to lose body fat.
And so for women, it's different because if they train, they're going to lose more body fat. But if they train, they're not going to lose more body fat because women don't have as much muscle as men. How does that matter in the slightest? If you have 100 pounds of muscle and you're a woman, or a man and you have 290 pounds of muscle and you're 6'9", how does it matter? If either person exercises more and burns off more calories, it's going to help them lose weight. How is this significant? How is this good advice? Oh, for women, start training. Men, training's useless. What?
Because they naturally carry lower levels of lean muscle mass, any response to training is usually a good one. And I mean, and you guys have heard me say before, I'm not a big fan of steady state cardio.
Oh, and he's not a fan of steady state cardio. The exact form of cardio that I preach people should do. 150 minutes, steady state cardio a week. 3-fold decrease in all causes of mortality just from going from unfit to fit. From doing steady state cardio, 150 minutes of cardio a week. But Jeff is saying, useless for men. Well, it's okay for your heart, but not going to help you lose weight. How is it not helping me lose weight? If I'm burning off calories, it's causing me to get in a calorie deficit. How is it not causing me to lose weight? How? Calories in, calories out. So what is it? All women are from Earth, men are from Krypton because it doesn't apply to men?
Even walking on a treadmill at some level of incline provides enough resistance and overload to start to develop some lean muscle mass tissue.
Women are so frail that if they go for a walk, there's going to be such a stimulus for growth that they're going to develop gigantuan quads? No. Women and men, the same applies in both cases. Both genders, the same rules apply. This is a clickbait video made to make you think you have to train differently. That there's different rules for men or women. 5 million plus views. But hey, it's Jeff Cavaliere. He would never use fake weights, would never lie about what he does. Never. He's always perfect.
For men, what's the contribution of additional exercise? And we were talking about walking on a treadmill at a low level speed or whatever it is for an hour. Guys, you're wasting your time.
Walking on a treadmill for an hour is a waste of time. Not going to do anything. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for crushing everyone's dreams. Thanks for telling everyone not to do steady state cardio. Thanks for making people think that cardio is a waste of time. Great job, over 10 million followers. Thanks, Jeff. Imagine making a video about fat loss and telling someone that walking for an hour is a waste of their time. I don't know what to say. I'm so pissed off watching this video.
Are there cardiovascular benefits here? Of course. But we're talking about you making a significant difference in the appearance of the fat that you're carrying. This is not going to be the way to do it.
Of course it's going to make the significant difference. Quite literally, if you're not doing anything and don't change your diet and all you do is start going for an hour walk, quite literally, if you change nothing, but you start going for a walk an hour a day, you're going to lose weight for sure. Huge amounts of body fat dropped. You will not need to do anything else. If that's all you did and your goal is to burn fat, it's going to do it. That steady state cardio, that going for a walk, quite literally the answer. Of course, you'll lose even more if you change your diet and you train with weights. But if all you did is add that cardio, you will for certain burn off body fat. Not only that, the heart, the most important muscle you need to train, yeah, that's going to get training. And you're going to increase your quantity and quality of life. But hey, it's a waste of time because Jeff said so.
Don't waste your time here. And the studies have shown that this is not going to accelerate it in the absence of good nutrition.
He said the studies have shown that in the absence of good nutrition, that doing steady state cardio like walking isn't going to make any difference. That is total and utter BS. If you're eating 4,000 calories a day, all fast food, all gummy worms, jelly berries, candies, and you start going for a walk every day for an hour, and you still continue to eat the 4,000 calories of crap, you're losing weight. Calories in, calories out, regardless if the nutrition that you're taking in is shit.
Now, there are some other things you can do.
Here's the other stuff you can do. And wait for this. Aside from diet and training with weights, cardio, like the stuff that you know works, let's see Jeff's magical tips on how to burn fat selectively for men and women. Can't wait for this.
But the thing about ginger is the active compounds in ginger, namely gingerol, are actually able to help you to do a host of things, including boosting your immunity.
Ginger. Did you know that? So apparently if we add in some ginger in our diets, we're going to burn off a ton of fat. Because it boosts your testosterone levels apparently a little bit. Not enough to affect anything, but a little bit, and decrease your stress, and stress makes you fat. In the end, it's calories in, calories out that makes you fat. You can add ginger, but if you actually think that's going to make a significant difference, you're dreaming. There's for sure going to be more benefit to drinking a cup of coffee than ginger, but yet he doesn't add coffee. Fat burners clearly going to work better at burning fat. And so you'll debate me all day, it's not actually a fat burner, it's just increasing the rate of fat that you can burn through increased calorie expenditure and making you less hungry and therefore providing you the opportunity to be in a calorie deficit. So it's not a fat burner, it's a fat immobilization assistance device. Yeah, whatever, it's a freaking fat burner. If it helps you burn off more calories, allows you to be in a deficit, it's burning fat.
The next thing is grapes.
Oh, grapes! What's next? Wine? Grape. Oh, Allie's gonna love this one. More grapes. Go drink some wine. Get shredded. Too much estrogen. Grapes gonna lower the estrogen in my body. I'll go get shredded. Boost testosterone estrogen ratio. Oh, we're all gonna be peeled by summer. Get the grapes.
We have both, but as men become more estrogenic, you start to take on some of those more female characteristic fat distributions.
Oh, the women, the estrogen, the testosterone, the men, the ratios, and the grapes, and so therefore control, and then, lose weight in the hips. What?
Here, mushrooms. Again, these now prevent the production of aromatase. So that's responsible for converting androgen to estrogen.
Mushrooms or shrooms? He must be on shrooms thinking mushrooms could help you to burn fat. And we're not talking about the fact that they're low-calorie dense foods, very low in calories. You can eat a ton of it for low calories. Talking about the estrogen manipulation up and downs. What?
Oysters. We've heard about oysters before. So here, zinc. It comes down to zinc. There's more zinc per serving than any other food here.
Oh, the oyster is going to boost testosterone. I don't believe in that bullshit anyway. I better press to the next friggin' slide. Who wrote this bullshit? Who's the guy hired? They're fired after this video's done. Are you seeing him click through these slides? Do you think he believes a word of this? Oh, oysters have a lot of zinc, and zinc can boost your testosterone levels, so if you have a lot of oysters, you're going to get shredded. What? Where's Skeletor when you need it? What? Jeff, I'm embarrassed for you.
Testosterone boosting effects there. And then finally, cruciferous vegetables. We've all heard about how important it is to have cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower, like broccoli.
Let's quickly go through that slide. Cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous. Oh, no, estrogen, clariferous, clitoral friggin' vegetables. Click through it. The next slide. Can I go to something I know? Anatomy and physiology, because I'm not a friggin' dietitian. Let's quickly scroll through this. Jeff does not understand any of this stuff. Are you kidding me? 5 million people watch this bullshit. Imagine, you watch this video, you learn all about body fat distributions, and now you're gonna go and have ginger and grapes and carnivorous vegetables, mushrooms? Are you kidding me? Oh, but Jeff's videos are amazing, and Coach Greg, he's jealous. Jealous of this? Jealous of this. I would be embarrassed if I put out this video. I would take the video down and make a new one better than last time. Be like, sorry, I got it wrong. I hired someone. I thought they knew what they were doing, and they put all this bullshit, and oh my goodness, I'm taking the video down. That's what I would do. But hey, that's Coach Greg.
There's kind of a comprehensive look at the differences between men and women. The take-home message is this.
Oh, but the take-home message is this. Because I just wasted 13 minutes of my life twice because I watched it twice. But here's the take-home message. The most important part, pay attention.
Is there anything you're going to be able to do to change this distribution? No.
So why did we just waste an entire video talking about it, talking about all these foods that can adjust it, And the answer is you can't adjust it. What am I supposed to say to this? Why is the top comment not, what the frig did you just do?
And the things you can do are going to be to prioritize that nutrition, to maybe incorporate some of these other options here that can tilt the balance a little bit in your favor.
So why did Jeff not do the right thing and start off the video by saying, hey, we all store our fat differently. Regardless if you're a man or a woman, you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. I would suggest you perform cardio to burn more calories to create that deficit. Eat healthier. Eat a diet rich in vegetables, proteins, healthy fats, and perhaps lift some weights so you build muscle so that you burn more calories even at rest. Ending it here. That's the video. That is the video. I taught you everything Jeff said in freaking 1 minute. Could have made it a short. But no one would watch my short because it's not entertaining enough because I didn't scream. Why don't you just listen to what actually works? Did you not hear what I just said? That sums up this entire video. Or you can eat grapes, oysters, mushrooms, and think that it's going to control your estrogen to affect how you distribute your body fat storage. And then at the end of the video, he says you can't do anything about it. Sorry, it's genetics. So if you want something that actually works, but somebody that actually knows what he's talking about, not getting other people to write bullshit scripts for me, yeah, you heard me say it. I don't believe Jeff believes this nonsense. I don't think he does. You can get my friggin' cookbook. Any of them. Whether you're vegan, vegetarian, whatever, there's a cookbook for you. Low-calorie dense foods that allow you to be full. If you eat in a deficit, you're going to lose weight. But yeah, I get it. You don't want to be starving. That's why you get the book. The meals are filling. You're going to be full, satisfied, not hungry, and it doesn't taste like garbage. You're actually going to like what you're eating. Not chicken, broccoli, and rice. Not boring crap. The lasagnas, the burgers, all the good stuff that you want to eat. Only lower in calories, more voluminous, more tasty. That's the reason the diets work. Pick up my Circle Diet book. I wrote a book saying exactly how to lose weight once and for all and keep it off. None of these yo-yo diets that work for a few months and then you lose your willpower. A diet, the forever diet, the circle diet that will allow you to lose the weight, keep it off for the rest of your life. What have you got to lose? Aside from some money and maybe your time, but guess what? You're going to learn from it. You're going to lose the weight. You're going to be happy and you're going to tell the world how effective it was. You wait and see, give it a try. Look at the thousands of testimonials I've had from people who got my cookbook. Do you think I make this shit up? I know it is going to work. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. Please watch the Boobs Harder Than Last Time supplements, including turkesterone, all the good supplements that can help you. They're supplemental to a good diet and exercise, of course. Training books, coaching plans by me and my team. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm. And until next time, I'm out.